Hey, what's up, everyone? Speed Zone here. Doesn't there? Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that for this live stream. Tonight I'm just going to test out the new stuff that came out in the new season build, for iRacing. So, with the testing here, first things I've already kind of tested some of this out already. Remember, the truck series is going to be racing in Lime Rock Park now. So definitely going to be cool to see them there. I guess what we'll do is we'll start with this, just kind of show it off. They've updated these tracks. The Lime Rock Park has been updated a little bit. To tell you the truth, I don't see the difference towards me. Oh crap! I forgot to change the layout. I have a feeling they're going to run. They're going to go from 3-4, the no name straight, I guess you want to call it. And they're not going to do this. They're going to go and do, I guess they call it turn 7 here. Would be technically would be 5 all the way through. So 5 here, 6, 7, 8, whatever how they want to call it. Either way, they're going to take this route. I'm pointing my finger. You can't see it, but right here, this little section right here, they're going to take that. I'm assuming because it'll probably be a little easier for the trucks to get through. You can make this turn with a truck, but you're really, really slow, and I don't think there'll be any kind of passing opportunities. To tell you the truth, any kind of passing opportunities for the trucks here will probably be into turn 1 and maybe through 3 and 4. But through here, you're taking a big risk trying to be side by side without sliding that dude right into the tire barriers. We probably will have a lot of cautions in this area. We'll probably see some hip checks coming out of turn 9 here, downhill into turn 9. You'll definitely see some hip checks, just sending someone off. You'll see a lot of that. You'll probably see a lot of takeouts here. I'm talking about crashing, but I hate to say it, but when these drivers get in desperate times, they'll do some desperate measures to get a position or two. So we'll see if there any kind of major crashes, but the layout for the truck I think will be okay. Just hard pass always, right? And I guess I want to say this because we've always talked about racing in real life. It's always hard to pass. Well, it's always been hard to pass. Every racetrack has always been hard to pass. What's changed is the driver ethics. Beforehand, you had a slow car or a slow truck, you let the faster guy go by because you did not want to hold him up and get taken out. But today's world of just full-blown go, no matter what, is basically I don't give a crap if I'm slower than you. You have to knock me out of the way before I'll give this position up. And that's why we see a lot of wrecks. And it's hard to get a mentality. Once it's stuck, it's hard to get it out. But that is how it goes sometimes now. For iRacing, it's all about wrecking. Alright. And yes, they do have a setup for it, so good for that here. Now, I'm running the ear plug system audio for the truck because I need to hear myself talk because I feel like I'm yelling so much. So at least having this is a little bit quieter. It won't be so strenuous. It looks like they. Oh. I wonder if Train Paints is not working now because they're trying to update those. Because it was working when when I came in here, so I think they're just maybe doing something. Again, I don't think they're gonna run this layout. I'm just used to this layout because we do a lot of league races with this layout. I'm gonna shift to fort and see what happens when you go through here. Nope, can't do that. I was trying something, didn't work. I mean, the truck feels pretty good around here. Trying to get, there we go. Now, I'm not the best road course racer when it comes to stock car racing or trucks or whatever, but gives you an idea. Down into turn 9 here. Turn 1 is really going to be, it's a double apex, so you see a lot of guys trying to dive in there, get underneath, so if we slit them out, but then you're in the worst end when you come back through 3 and 4. They make them run this, I'd be shocked, but I have a feeling they'll run the other one. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, that one hurt.
Steering wheel feel okay?
Arcade dash. Yeah, pretty much. Come on, Carpenter. Come on, get in gear. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more laps here. Yeah, it was working, but now it's not working anymore. I don't know if they're messing with it or what, because I was messing with this about a couple hours ago and campaign was working fine then. I don't know if they on their side were updating something or what. I don't know. I guess I could just see if it's just not loading in properly. No, you know me, I got Mountain Dew on my truck, so let me just see if it's just something in settings here. Huh, no? But green unknown. And the yeah. I'm still waiting for like the 5-6 checks that have been missing. How many times I put myself in the grass? I've been Pepsi. I don't think company. Yeah, it could be. I mean, like I said, it was just when I got done downloading, I started testing it out. It was working, so. Who the heck knows? Usually it takes a day or two for these guys to get everything sorted out. I mean, heck, they have an issue with Charlotte. Which, by the way, I see the old Charlotte still in test sessions. Nah, maybe they're not allowing it in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't have lost. That's what's weird. Unless they forgot to take it out, they shouldn't. But and they still have the old Gen 4 car in there as well. That's weird. I'm not even sure what's going on. I mean, it's a good thing, but tried to bring it up manually. Ah, maybe that's why I didn't update it myself. The right. There it goes. There it goes. Catch nose 08 and oh, okay. I gotcha. Cool. Yeah. I just had to update it. Do a few more laps here and then I'll switch it up to a new track or newish track. Yeah, which was weird because I've seen a lot of guys, people that get this stuff early. They were running AI, so I don't know if it was just for their purpose only or something happened. Oh, lose it. I almost feel like this should be a third gear. But it's so slow. But also, it doesn't help spin the wheels either. Yeah, I think it's tight. Yeah, that's weird. Oops. Oh well, we're going this way.
Slow down.
I'm actually excited what they can do in real life here. I see a lot of hip checks happening in real life here, getting sent into the grass. Somebody will just drill someone out of the way and then spin them out like that. Alright, we're gonna do a new one. And they didn't. That's true. Well, Anthony Alfredo, he had a video come out and he had AI cars. So I don't know if he only he was able to have them or not. I have no idea. Usually they come with AI, but maybe this was such a last minute thing they were gonna do that they just felt like they don't need AI right now. I have no idea, but all right, let's move on to yes, I have Junior. No, I didn't go. I just took some of the stuff off the internet. All right, let's go to. Go to this one, Idaho or Iowa, Iowa. Um, with the Cup cars. Yeah, well, up in Canada, and yeah, that was that was well. I don't know because the distance between the asphalt to the guardrail and the grass is probably a lot wider than Canada was, but I think someone's just gonna ship someone, just hip check someone out into the grass. That's all you gotta do. You don't necessarily have to make an effort necessary to just shove them out because you can tell how loose the area are. All you gotta do is open up your stance a little bit. Probably just turn them right out doing that. This one replays before. Yeah, I was like surprised too. I saw them like, man, that's I thought they were supposed to take that out, but hey, at least they keep him in for a while until get the new Charlotte up to date. All right, let's go to. Wait, why is it showing? Hang on a second. Oh, let me do this. Okay, so it'll. Oh, so I think it'll still work, but weird. It takes about. Well, again, they're having a patch one already tomorrow, so because of Charlotte, and then they'll probably not have another like hot patch either probably next week or something else like this. Like I can't, the track map doesn't pop up. It'll show track photos, but it won't show a track map. Um, Once I'm done here, I'll see if it's a down or a selection in the select tracks menu. See if it's in there. This is going to be interesting because maybe I'm just not like familiar with how new asphalt versus old asphalt works, but to me, yeah, there's grip. You can definitely get more speed, but car doesn't feel any different. It's about the same. maybe a hair bit tighter than usual, but really, and supposedly they did a tire refresh as well, or tire something for the Cup cars or NASCARs, I guess. And I don't. Of course, you're not gonna really know in about 10 laps. It takes a while, but all I want in tires is just having that feeling. Because just like the Gen 4 car, regardless new or old, when the car gets tight, you know it. It's the tires tell you. The car tells you that everything tells you that you're either tight or you're loose. This Cup car, even the trucks, and sometimes even the Xfinity, you just can't feel the car. It's dead. Yeah, it'll get loose here and there, it'll get tight here and there, but usually you can feel it through the tires, and you just can't. I guess it's just a lack of horsepower, but yeah, yeah, it's still not. There it goes. I do like the new dashboard they have. Kind of running about mid here. It's still about the same thing in R4.
23.21.
Yep. They I like it. It's not too cluttered. They kind of have it all your temps on one side. So, not bad. I'm assuming you can still use the old original ones. Some they got
23.499.
Maybe somewhere here. I know they usually have it in, or not. Guess you don't have it anymore. Usually it's on one of these pages. You can flip to a different page, but I guess they only have one now.
24.792.
Weird.
$24.155.
I guess the upside of them repaving the track like they did is that you don't have to shift anymore.
$23.508.
I really wish I had a better computer so I could show off the true power of this graphics. Woo! Oh, loose.
23.83.
Yeah, I guess they apparently, I don't know if
24.416.
Yeah, it would be right in here. Somewhere in here. Because you got tires, fuel, pit stop adjustment, in-car adjustments. Yeah, it's gone. Just brake bias. Maybe, I don't know if it's in garage. Maybe they just put it in garage. I don't think we actually know. No, it wouldn't be in garage. It wouldn't be in graphics. Would driver. Uh, oh, guess they just have one set. Maybe that's what they do in real life now. Everyone has to have the same page. Yeah, I think I. Load. Oh, guess they just. I guess maybe that's what they run in real life now. Only one page like that. That they have a contract with one of the manufacturers to run it. Well, I am in a Chevy, so maybe the Fords and Toyotas have different ones as well. I didn't think about that. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Is maybe the Chevy has their own type, Ford has their own, and Toyota has their own. So maybe that's what's up there, which is fine. I mean, whatever. I could run 22s if it was probably cooler. All right. Let's go to whatever. Dude, I'll tell you right now. If not, this will ever happen because I don't think Pontiac even exists in the world anymore. At least new ones, anyways. But if they ever were to bring back Pontiac and brought it into NASCAR too, I'm thinking of you. 100%. All right. Next. Oh, go to Richmond because that seems like that's got a lot of upgrades. I guess the track color has changed dramatically, more grayer. Oh yeah, he's busted there too. um, he's set to nighttime, so check it out at night as well. Same thing. Track is photos are. Oh yeah, man, it is a lot grayer than texture wise, it looks great. I mean, obviously, I don't think it's gonna have any different grip level. Upstairs, big thing. A lot of things, more or less graphical things. Besides the brand new Gen 4 car, which, fortunately, guys, I'm sorry I can't show off because I don't have the money to buy it right yet, but I will. I know that Kyle wants to do it for the next season, so I'll have it before then. But wish I could show it off right now because I would. And I checked the demo thing and they don't have it in there anymore. Well, we'll test it out and see what happens. It looks pitch black. I'll just go out there in the black. Yeah, the new Gen 4, the 03 body. They has they have two different kinds. You have the super speedway, and then you have the intermediate short track road course. Apparently, there's a third one maybe coming out, or it's just short tracks, but I think that's later down the road. Yeah, when are we gonna do? I tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind doing the 86 for a season. I'd be tired every night after I get done, but these are weapons. Oh, here we go. Hello. Well, it's not quite nighttime yet. I guess I'll be alright. Yeah, I saw it. I'll when I get done with this, I'll see if it's in there still. But I saw that the Gen 4 Legacy Gen 4s are still in there. I'm not sure if it was an accident that left them in there or they are. They're weird. Well, hey, think about this. If it wasn't for their happy accident they did with the Archer cars, Gen 4 style, we wouldn't probably have this new 03 one coming out. I think they're all scared. They don't want to run the 86. They're scared. Generally, I would say probably the difference is side force. Because remember the Gen 4s, the Legacy Gen 4s, they're the Twisted Sisters, right? Because they're kind of the bodies are all twisted up. The 03s are more straight on. So you'll probably have more, or when you get side by side with someone in the, I'm going to say old Gen 4, or they will probably get looser compared to the 03 ones. The horsepower is about the same. They spin the tires about the same, but they scream a lot higher. I would say because actually Anthony Alfredo he was testing it and he could get up to 9 grand on that engine. So they scream now. Yeah, I saw that. That was awesome. Oh yeah, I mean I just again, if they didn't make the
And we need to get those
mistake
fuel numbers so we can see where we're at there.
that they did with
Make sure you got all
the
your switches correct. Brake
with
lever
the
where you
Gen
need
4
it.
car and putting horsepower in it, we probably would never got the 03 car. Just if we did, it'd been way down the road compared to now. Yeah, you're right. I don't think they have the lights working. But I can still see for right now. Yeah, it's definitely grayer. Oh. What in the hell? Yeah. You see the lights like doubled up or something. What in the hell? I don't remember having triple lights there. They're fine. These ones are fine, but over in 3 and 4, it was like they doubled up on the lights. Let me see. Yeah. I mean, unless those are just, maybe they're just lights for the parking lot, and I never noticed them. But it looks like there's twice as many light poles there.
33.385.
Oh, they got the patch in. Ooh. But I think that was a rescan because that was not there. That bumps. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Hang on. Didn't touch. Saved it.
25.012. Good, man. That's what you've been searching for.
Bring back the COT. Yeah, with the wing. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having to see them put the wing in. I just like to put them in just so I can flip them. That would be funny. Yeah. I kind of would like them to maybe one day also bring back the 90s cars. I guess would be the when's the 97? Wait, so they say 90. What was it? 97 to 07 was, or 93? I don't remember. But the 90s cars, I would like to have them in as well. Because they're more boxier kind of style. Oh, okay. So you're like, you want when they had the splitters stuck out and they had those, I don't know, what do you call them? They held onto the splitter. Yeah, urgent. Yeah, the 90s they were definitely fun. Yeah, I would. There's a lot of cars I would love them to bring back. And all they gotta do is ask Dale Jr. because he's bound to have at least one of them. Hopefully not, in his graveyard, but if not, there's gotta be somebody that has these old cars somewhere.
Those are the lap times we need, man. Keep digging.
Museums, I think, all they gotta do is take one from, like, the NASCAR Hall of Fame, scan it quickly, try to get the sound as close as possible.
22.108. Good lap.
It's a lot looser than.
21.742. Good lap.
fix those. Snaps.
21.935.
But alright. It's good enough for this track. Let's see, they did Phoenix. Or they did 12 tracks. I'm trying to remember what all the tracks were. No. Did Iowa. Did the trucks at Lime Rock. They have Talladega. They have Phoenix. Look at the whole thing again. Peppering 98. Yeah, I got like. I bet you if I wrote a list of what cars that I would want in iRacing, it'd take 50 years to put them all in. Yeah, doing that, I would like to see if they could get all these cars in, then maybe they could do some kind of like I don't know, like summer season tournament where you do so many races with these cars, so many seasons with the next version of those cars up, and then I don't know, have some kind of like tournament thing they could do in iRacing. Because that's what I mean. You got all these cars out there, and you know where to get them. Why not put them in? One, they're gonna make money, so it's not like it's a big deal. And yeah, I understand that they don't want to just clutter up the whole iRacing stuff if not every single person really wants to drive it. But once you get to like the 90s, lower 90s, all the way up, those cars were so much fun. I'm not saying like 87s are fun too, but still, you had to work to drive those cars. Now, yeah, Gen 7's alright, but not the greatest, and sorry, I want some horsepower. Go to the next track. Trying to figure out what. Alright, so they did rich. Let me go through, because not everything's labeled new, which is funny. You got some of these tracks, like I know Iowa's not new, but it's new to the rebuild, rebrand there. Oh, they did Atlanta, but that's which hold on a second. It's down here now, which is that's gonna drive me nuts. I don't care. Being Echo Park Speedway is just a bunch of nonsense, which I don't think nothing really changed too much there. They did, besides Talladega, which I don't. It's just graphical stuff. I guess I can look around. Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me. Uh, yeah, right there. Oval 2011. Doesn't show up, but yeah, right there. Cool. Got options. Yeah. All right. Wilkesboro. Um. It looks like it's just the one. I don't think they updated it yet. I think that's coming out in the next build. I mean, I'll let me go and check it. But I think that it's still the get off of that. I'd rather just do that. I'll check it, but I think it's still the old one. I think it's supposed to be the next build, not this one. I mean, I'll guarantee you everything has to be done by August because I'm just throwing out there. I'm pretty sure, and I'm guessing by the end of September, the NASCAR game's coming out, sometime mid to late September. Because I promise you, NASCAR wants the game out before the championship week, so they can advertise the crap out of the game. So at least probably by late September, the latest I would say comes out is beginning of October. I just don't. Gotta be careful on how late you have the game, because if you're trying to advertise it as NASCAR 25 for this year, it's kind of dumb to have it released in December and you only got 2 weeks left of 2025. For me, it would be better to at least have some of it in 2025, and while racing's still going on. Yeah, I'll just check quickly. If it is, then jump out, but because that's why we're doing all this oval refresh stuff for NASCAR, is just because of the game. Not saying they wouldn't do it eventually, but it wouldn't be a rush. Yeah, I think Dolan, because I wouldn't think they get rid of the old one either. I think they would have the same thing. You would keep you have the new one, the modern day North Wilkesboro, and then the old one. But you never know. Almost there. Yeah, it's the old one. All right, that's all right. Let's see. Let's go to. I did Bristol. I know that one. Chicago is the same. Which I'm surprised they didn't do a little bit of an update to Chicago. There's certain things have changed sponsor wise. All right, next. Oh, Michigan. All right, we're just there. Well, you guys were there. I was digging around with my computer trying not for it to blow up. Track tight, long oval. Really, really, Doc Obvious. I'll do Michigan, and I'll do I'll show Talladega off. I mean, it's just graphical stuff. I think they took down the pylon and then put the big screen up. And it's just more graphical stuff there. As soon as I get the money, I'm gonna get the 03 Gen 4 and rocking around all these tracks. I didn't think I could probably fill an hour of live stream this, but like I can. Wow, the amount of freaking load time it takes to do all this stuff, yeah. There's still a few more tracks I gotta go through. Phoenix, I know they changed a little bit. And as for the car and track, that like the tires, I truly don't feel a difference. I don't. I mean, we'll see here. I guess I did race these last week, an official. So I guess if I go out here, I'll see what they. Wait. We'll see if it does anything or feels any different. Okay. All right, Tommy. How you doing? Just going around testing out the new season build. Generally just doing NASCAR stuff. Checking out the updates and graphics, certain tracks. Already done Iowa, Richmond. Already did the trucks at Lime Rock. Test out here. I'm doing pretty good. Car feels about the same. I mean, it's got a lot more grip, but tires don't feel any different, really. As for the track, it looks pretty much the same. They've, I think, updated the walls. Looks like the walls are different a little bit. Track surface is a little bit more grayer with all the skid marks. It feels the same. I don't think they did too much aero-wise to the car. I know they said they changed some of it, but I mean, until I get into a pack of cars, I really won't know just by being by myself. But grip level, it's pretty much the same. Usually, I was kind of hoping they would have a little more slippage in the tires just off the bat, but it feels like they gotta have to run 20, 30 laps just to feel that. I'm only lifting barely. I mean, these cars are, I hate to say it, but they have so much grip anyways, regardless of what they do to it. They just got so much grip. Really, I think the big change is graphical wise, They got a new dash. I'm driving a Chevy, so I'm thinking they have I'm gonna do any more races. Well, for this race, or for today, I'm just going to be doing just testing things out. Wise. Again, this is week 13, so they don't have any things like this going on. But eventually, I do plan to do more officials. Whoa, I don't really like doing them. I hate to say it. Just the way people drive anymore, but once the next season comes out, let's see, there'll be a Poconos, so I'll probably do Poconos. I'll definitely do that. Won't they have cams? Well, oh yeah, cameras. Hey, I don't have the graphics. I don't have the camera graphics on mirrors. I only have the digital. I can do this. I can do that just because it won't really affect too much on my graphics. I can go in graphics and do considered cockpit mirrors. There we go. We'll do that and on. Yeah, they have that on. So yeah, they have all. Yeah, they have cameras for the back of the car. I just can't run it when I'm in a pack because my graphics just can't handle it. But on here, I can. Being that it's just by myself, it's all right. Hurts a little bit, but. I would love to run it because I could see a lot more, but unfortunately. Generally, the car feels pretty much the same. I think once you get into racing mode, it may be a little bit different. Try to run the bottom here. About the same, a little tight in, or tight center.
38.777.
Bottom helps it turn a little bit better once you get to the bottom. Whoa, got a little tight. Is it want to try? Yeah. Oh, pardon. Let me turn that off for. Last I knew it was on. Um. Yeah, I could, if I want to, I could just go ahead and do an AI race. It gives you the same effect. Always does. Just AI slow. Something I kind of want to do on my YouTube channel is kind of do a, what I like to do is go ahead and single race. Is go to, on a car and put the next gen on here. Yeah, AI works the same way. It gives you the same effects. They're slow. Ah, okay, that's Michigan, and then the difficulty of AI. Do they? I don't know if I want to. I'll just do fix. But what I want to do sometime down the road on you on my this channel here is do a. The hell was that? Okay. Do a what I call last to first challenge, but in this case, set the spread skill from 0 all the way up to 125. Keep doing that when I click off on it. Weird. Yeah, that is true. Right now I'm gonna just do like that. Oh, a little bit down, right there. And I don't. Do I draft man? I'll use 2022. That's alright. There. Care about that. Actually, one thing I want is 10 laps. I don't need ringing 15 minutes worth. I'll do 10 right here. No, I mean, I could I could try it, but I'm well. Let me try it because you know what, they did update it, so let me try it and see what happens. All right, let me try that and see what they do. Okay, that's not 2022. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, whatever. I don't need. I just need to. No, I was just thinking about that. They did update the AI system, so maybe they worked on it a little bit more. Hey, if it works, it works. I mean, I tell you the truth, even when they did it the first time, and I did the new Arca cars, sometimes they were kicking my butt. It wasn't like every track works great with it, but some do. So but I want to do a challenge where, and maybe what I'll do is with the, I guess every time I think about this, I had some new idea pops in my head, but I could use the adaptive AI, set it on low, and see how long it takes, how many laps it takes me to get to the front. Kind of that's so challenge. Just something to make up, something fun. I don't really care. Yeah, mine. For some reason, it won't update the whole thing at once. It will do the necessary things, and then I have to go back in and put all the tracks in. And then sometimes I still have to go in the third time and do it. I mean, which is fine. I mean, as long as it doesn't crash the system, I'm okay with doing that. But I mean, it was like over almost 50 gigabytes. But breaking it down like that actually somewhat makes it go a little bit faster. The tracks are what take forever. Got 90 forever. Come on now. There you go. Bad, it kills my frame rates doing this. I'm back up. Uh, Second here. Generally ovals for like NASCAR. Generally, um, I don't mind other racing sports. I don't live on a rock. I do watch some IndyCar here and there. F1 occasionally. If it's on and nothing else is on, I will watch it. But um, sports cars, yeah. If IMSA's not in the way of NASCAR, then I'll watch that too. Generally, I do watch the Daytona 24-hour race. But generally, I stick with NASCAR. Alright, I'm gonna go on practice just for a little bit. CP uses his the charts. It looks like probably. See what it does in my. I may have to adjust my graphics a little bit just so it doesn't kill anything. My CPU. Well, I know my CPU is. It's not red. Yeah. I'll do this. Hold on. Hold on. I know what to do. That was it? What did I set my practice to? I was telling me I have to check a flag. I got 10 minutes remaining. I'll do this real quick. Just to help it out a little. Yeah. Get it down to 3. I know it's finished, but finish it up. Yeah, sorry about that. It tends to do that. It hates. Oh, dude, if I could just get. Man, I wouldn't have these issues. Yeah, you would think they could do that. It just. Can't believe it takes that much. I'm gonna mess around. I'm gonna skip. That's just gonna put me P1 anyways, I think. I'll just give myself a penalty, go to the end of the line.
We're plenty good on fuel for the rest of the way.
Oops. Hello. Oops. I'll get going right here in a second. What is going on here?
One to go. Should be on
I might not be able to do this. Alright,
The
hold
road
on.
is closed. Line up behind the space car.
Yeah. Fine, we'll do this then. If you're gonna be a pain in my side, you know what? Off, blue, off, blue. I'm gonna make sure it hurts. Hold on a second here. Let's see if it rebounds. Take everything off here and see what happens. Yeah, it's coming back. Yeah, if I can afford it, I will definitely get the NASCAR 25 for sure. No, it does not. Hey, probably getting warm in the room. I'm starting to feel it too. Come on. Probably pissed off now. Probably pissed off too much now that it's not going to allow
Green
me.
flag.
Yep. Come on. Oh. Probably getting warm in again. I can do it. I'll do this. Do it again, but this time car's fine, but what I'll do is drop down to like 5 cars. I don't need to really know too much. 5 cars, that should be alright. Try it again. Yeah, I'll try this one more time. If it doesn't, then I'll maybe try to sneak in a hosted session. Hopefully, I don't have too many cars. Because even with hosted session, it does not. It hates once it gets over about 25 or so cars. Yeah, but NASCAR 25. Definitely want to get it. I'm looking forward to it, and this is why we're seeing all of these updates to the NASCAR tracks and iRacing is because of NASCAR 25, because they want to make sure they're all updated for the game in a way. So, because I have a feeling, and this is just me, but my opinion, but I think once this game comes out, they'll probably skip a year in a sense of making console disc every single year, and they'll just update when they need to update, and then if anything major new come out, they'll either do a major overhaul or make a complete different game and update career mode and things like that. Worst NASCAR track I drove on? Well, there's a difference in it. The worst track to drive on, I guess you want to say, is I don't know, because every track's pretty decent for me. Maybe the most difficult one is Darlington because of how it's laid out. But the worst kind, Yeah. Phoenix had. I'll say this. It's not I don't like Phoenix. It's just too bland for me because it's flat on one side. It has banking, but I have no feel in that track. It just makes the car feel numb. No matter what car I drive, the Truck Series, Xfinity, or Cup. It just feels numb. For me, I need a lot of feel on the right side of the car, and I can't feel it. It just even through a steering wheel, it feels constantly like I'm turning the wheel, and yeah, I feel like I have no grip at all, even though there's tons of grip. Yeah, the new Texas, that I actually can get around that pretty well. You got to be careful of not showering up too much entry into one, but it's so deceiving because it's so wide. But how I kind of treat it as if you gotta treat your angle as if there is like an apron there, and just kind of drive straight while turning. Just kind of make your general arc like you would at the old racetrack, but slower, and then the car will actually just turn down the track naturally. So that's kind of how I treat it. All right, it doesn't mind this. I think we'll see. Quality issues on their side. There it goes, bouncing up. I will. All right, Jay. Have a good one. See you Thursday. Alrighty. I'm gonna skip all of this. I just went through all that, so start that last. We'll try it, and after that, I will. Let's see. The rest of the tracks like Talladega and Phoenix, they're all graphical updates, so there's not much to show, really. Um. All right. Yeah, it's a lot better, huh? Okay. It's not dying as it was before. Got my engine on. And I'll move to the end of the line so I can see what they can do. And on the
1, 2, 3. 1 to go. You line up on the outside. Close. You're going to be lining up behind the 25.
Yeah. Alright. Here. The screen. Ooh, wow. It's still 30 frames per second on your side, isn't it? I just looked over. I don't understand why it corresponds with live streaming. It's almost like they got the CPU. Whoa! Yeah, I just realized, holy shit, my CPU on my. It's over 40%. What are they doing here? I'll do a few laps and then I'll get the hell off in this because I don't want this to. It's gonna look so bad on your end. I know that. So I'll give you a quick update how it feels and then I'll bail out. But ridiculous how much CPU it's sucking. I gotta figure this stuff out. That's ridiculous.
Go in the right direction, buddy. 10-4.
All right, real quick here.
Face cars off.
And then I'll
Green flag.
Oh, that didn't work.
Good job, man.
I gotta get behind someone here. Yeah, like I said, I'll let you know what it feels like here. Real quick, and then I'll bail out of this because All I need is a few turns, and it'll tell me if it'll hold for 2 more. Already starting to give me issues. Alright, get around me here.
Working the top. Clear, clear, clear. 46.069.
Oh yeah, the wash is pretty bad. Okay, all right, that's all I needed to know. All I needed to know. So yeah, the aero wash behind that car still is probably worse than it has ever been. So yeah, it's still the same in that aspect, but just maybe a little worse. All right, let's get out of there. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm out of here. I get you. I just wanted to quickly check and then. Oh, they have to work on their AI system. That is terrible. My apologies. I really didn't want that to happen, but they need to work on that severely bad. Yeah, it's still about the same. You get into the Wake Persona 1, it gets tight, but it's just a little bit worse. Um, in general, so it's not nothing terrible, nothing different with the car, but they just probably the parameters are just were set a little higher, so you really feel it when you're behind someone. Not that we want that to be the case, but they want it as real as possible. That's just why we hate this next gen car, because the aero is so so bad. All right, let me check the tracks. One more. If I don't feel like I need to show them off, found someone else they'll do it. So Talladega is the same. They didn't update Texas. This is a shocker. I thought they would. Hawkins Run's the same. So yeah, I don't think there's anything. I know that's new, but I don't own it yet. Down the road, I probably will, but not right now. There's a lot of tracks I still don't own. It's a lot of dirt tracks too. I just not into dirt racing. But I think I'm gonna call it quits here because I think everything has been shown. Um, Indianapolis, they again graphical wise, it's just updated every. So basically, anything graphical wise, it's sponsorship. Uh, Maybe textures a little different, so your track's more grayer than it used to be. But they didn't really adjust the track itself, so just visually looks different, not necessarily mechanical different. But yeah, been well good for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, Tommy. I appreciate it, and probably back on Thursday. Thursday is the League for Fast Shares Racing. Here, these are the leagues I'm in. I don't necessarily do this one anymore, but right now this is the only ones left. Fast Shares. So that is all we got left. We're done with this one. We don't ever do this one anymore. But we're done with this one and that one. But where I live, well, I'm not gonna tell you exactly where I live, but in the Northeast. I'll say New York, okay, but that's as far as I go, obviously. But But anyways, that will do it. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and I'll be back uh, Thursday. So have a good one. Oh, okay. Thanks for watching it from that news. Wow. Thanks. Appreciate it. So, anyways, have a good one.